everyone, this is my beautiful wife.
This is my beautiful wife.
Mwah. And today we're having udon noodles with tofu, turkey in Asian flavors, amazing. And eggplant in salsa verde. So, let's get started.
Pick a place and there we'll go. Work this jungle like a pro and learn to laugh. Try some food that I don't know. That's the rhythm of my soul. But that's me. What about you?
And let's get started.
Yay.
This is stewy soupy consistency slash stewy slash soupy slash I'm not sure. Yes, I'm trying really hard to give you, you know.
I did very excellent job on it.
You know.
Not being lazy, I'm just eating with a fork.
Yeah.
Why? Just because I want to.
This is very nice. So this is how it looks like. And this is how it looks like.
It's so hot! It's really good. Hot though.
And
noodles.
chimichurri mushrooms and
Eggplant.
yeah, this eggplant made with jalapeno, celery leaves. It's from Chinese celery. It's have a little more pungent, garlic, lemon. Yeah, spicy, pungent, beautiful. They're together. They're amazing.
It's delicious, but the noodles are so hot.
No, they're fresh.
Good. You want your food to be fresh and you know, warm.
And this one is with celery, onion, garlic, lots of garlic, turkey meat. It was already pre-cooked turkey meat, but shh, don't tell anyone. Shimiji mushroom. You know those ones. They're so cute and lovely.
Actually, those mushrooms are awesome inside. They add this bite to it. I love the bite.
I found that those mushrooms are one of our favorite, all-time favorite. If you can get them, I don't know if you can see them. So yeah. And tofu.
This is really good.
It's really hot. And we're pretty hungry, as you see here. Yeah. Today we had no idea, but today, the first time ever, we knew that apparently Singapore airport has movies 24/7. So if you have layoff, we just were talking about it.
Yeah.
That's one of the most beautiful airports in the world.
They have layovers. If you have a layover, long year one, they have a butterfly garden, and they have movies in 2 terminals.
And swimming pool.
So Dromar States, yes.
Roma State.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Have you been there? Because I think if they have like swimming pool, I think it's such a cool idea. If you have like 5-6 hours in between your flights and you go into do some exercise and etc. and go to another huge flight, I think you will be tired and you can go sleep in the flight and it will be such a fun experience, at least in my mind. I don't know.
To swim? I don't know. Seems like a word. Well, you know, jumping in the waves, it gives you like this a little bit, you know, motion thingy. not sickness, but you know, you feel like you're floating, and then you go in an airplane and you feel like floating. That's might be a little bit too much for my liking.
But not all of the swimming pools are wave swimming pools.
No, but you still, when you're in the water, you have this, you
Motion.
feel this motion. I don't know. My idea is you can go to the butterfly garden. You can eat something, you can enjoy this, and watch a movie.
A nature walk.
Uh-huh.
There is nature walk too, isn't it?
Oh, that's it. That's the butterfly
Ah,
garden.
the background.
And the noodles. So I think that'll be really cool. Just read this on one of the groups that we belong to. Well, it was like really cool. I was like, oh, good to know. But you're right, if you have a long flight, you're going to watch movies on the flight. Unless you're flying with Air Canada Rouge.
Oh my god.
And you get no entertainment. Unless you download an app to your phone. Then hopefully you will. Unless it's an iPhone. or a Mac computer, then you can download it. That was a fabulous experience flying from Greece to Montreal when we flew home. Yeah, it was no entertainment system at all. Into the Mac, we couldn't even download the app.
No.
So the only thing you had, your Android phone that we downloaded for Ario. When they announced it, I was like, oh my god, are you kidding me?
It was too much.
It's like a 10-hour flight, nothing, you get nothing.
And there were kids, like small kids there, and I thought, oh my god. But on the brighter side, two positive things that happened there. It's the seats, one of the most comfortable seats they had, and food. One of the best food that I've ever tried on flight, which is quite rare.
Yeah, legroom was good, and the food was good. It's equal to Lufthansa. The first time I flew Lufthansa. Mind you, that was like
I would say even
over
better.
10 years ago. Well, Lufthansa was better.
Rouge was better. The flavors in Rouge was amazing.
I know, they got it totally right, which was crazy.
So yeah. So it depends what you choose.
It's like every situation has pluses and minuses. The only problem is we had only one cell phone with us. That would be.
That was suitable for downloading.
Mind you, my cell phone is such an oldie. I don't think it will be able to download anything.
You can show them. You're fancy.
Oh, my fancy cell phone?
Yeah.
And that's my fancy cell phone.
Yeah.
Old. Very old. It receives text and calls. And I can call and send a text. What else do you need?
It's Samsung Ace something. It was 5 years ago?
Probably.
4, 5?
Yeah, a long time.
Yeah.
But you have no data on it. Nothing.
Nothing much.
No. Saves money.
Yeah.
I refuse to pay tons of money for data. Don't want it. Victoria has it because of the social media. Honey? Obviously her cell phone is better. I'm like, I need calls and I need text. As long as you can call me, I can call you and I can get text, we're good to go.
Yeah. And then we can communicate in between each other.
That's
okay. Yeah. Thank you.
That's what I need, right? What else do I need?
Yeah. At the end of the day, yes.
At the end of the day, yeah. It's like I can come home and sit on the computer. Why would I choose to spend so much more money on the data? Oh well, that's just my personal choice. I said no.
Yeah.
It saves literally hundreds of bucks per year.
Yeah, but we a lot of time if we are out, we choose to interact and communicate in between ourselves. Like we went, like what, I always hear or see those stories that people are like sitting and eating with their cell phones and all of this. And because we are not this way so much, and we always like talking between each other, we never bring mostly. Sometimes we do watch movie and the food, but mostly we talk in between of each other at least once a day, and no one ever bring cell phones to the table. So I thought it's exaggeration until I saw it in restaurants.
Yeah, it seems like the more we get into the technology progresses, the less people talk between themselves.
As a dyslexic person, I think that technology is that marvelous thing that I absolutely love it. I never had this regrets. Oh, before the cell phones, or before this, or before no, never, because now I can get to information faster. I can get it in video form. I don't need to read. I don't need to find the information in the books or whatever. So it's so interesting, and I can get to any scientific stuff online way faster than any library can give me, really, frankly.
I know, it's so much easier with homeschooling. Remember, we need to write some paper or something, you have to go, find encyclopedia in school. When we were in school, it was so...
That was written about 20 years before that, and who knows if it's
correct or not.
So I'm so pro, and I love social media, obviously. You're watching us on one, and and I think it's connecting between old friends. I would never find old friends other way around. And it's so nice, and we're talking on Messenger with someone half a globe away so easily, and I love it. But on the other hand, it takes over our lives as well.
On a daily basis. It's great for connecting further, but on the closer circle, people rely too much on social media, don't even call each other anymore, don't even talk in person.
Yeah. Or text, or like people text.
But so much awesome that you can, any subject, anything you don't know, you just tuk, you Google it, whatever search engine you're using, and it's perfect. It's right there. All the information within your reach, like at your fingertips.
So as usual, I say it's the tool. It depends how you use it. If you use it for your benefit and for your enrichment and communicating with you via YouTube, it's awesome and way to go.
Yay!
But on the other hand, if you're using it to run out of the world and hide and not be present, this becomes a problem. So, yeah. And usually I don't really appreciate, oh, it was so great, 20 years ago was no one, like everyone was talking and no one was on computer, because like, again, me, that I was growing up 20 years ago as a dyslexic person, it was like horrible. Which now it's so much better for all the, different disabilities and different and accessibility to information, to entertainment, something that never happened, and it's important.
No, I think it's great. But it's like everything in moderation, right? It's like you don't want to exaggerate with it. And it's so easy to get swallowed by the digital world and forget to be present in your real life.
Yeah. And we are really much trying to be present as much as we can. And frankly, most of the time we're quite present. Like in our family, it's not an issue, I will sometimes can get, like all the kids can get carried away with the electronics and etc. But like in the minute we stop it, and he never comes to eat with electronics in his hand or something.
No, and make sure we do activity skating, take him to swimming with his friends, arrange some play dates,
Family
go
activity.
biking, you know, just get out of the house to do stuff.
Yeah, and the skating, like we love skating, so we have like winter and summer activities. Like we love skating in the winter and biking in the summer. Sometimes we skate in the summer too. It's pretty fun.
Just need to find something that, you know, fun, that will get you outside of the house.
Affordable.
Affordable, yeah. Big word.
Because yes, I would love to go to a lot of activities like Zumba and etc., 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 but it's cost so much that I can't afford to go to Zumba, let's say.
If we ever want to go on vacation, we have to save from any directions.
Yeah.
And we save from a lot of angles.
Yeah, so we're lucky that we can get to very cheap skating and we all enjoy skating. We just got lucky. So yeah, we found something that we actually enjoy doing.
And although even with time
and,
it got worse. Before we had some free skating sometimes. That is actually a rare thing now.
True.
And free swimming. Sometimes once a month at different pools. That stopped happening in our area because, well,
But at least for now, as for now, we have toonie skates, which is amazing. Toonie is like $2 skates, which is less than some coffees. And you know, a couple of times a week, we can afford it, like to go like twice a week or something, 3 times a week.
it keeps us sane, give us exercise, and you know, just fun thing to get out of the house.
As a
Very
family.
important.
So if you can find something that's affordable and you can do it as a family, it's amazing. And yeah. So I think we'll finish for today.
That was
really,
delicious.
really good.
Yeah.
And hot.
And we had hot.
Finally,
Actually,
it's hot.
We actually have an open window.
Yeah, here we have an
Like,
open window
it's hot.
because before it was like pouring rain
Yeah,
and
we should-
cold.
Should have worn a short sleeve.
Yeah.
I'm really hot. Thank
Yeah,
you, honey, for
hot stuff.
Ooh. Thanks for foodie, honey.
You're so welcome.
And please, thank you for joining us. Please subscribe.
Yeah.
Write us a comment, thumbs up us, and cheers, love
Love
and
and
love.
life.
And remember, go towards your joy and please do something fun every day.
day.
Or once a week. Whatever works.
Yeah,
Just-
no, something fun every
Something fun every day.
Something fun every day, but if it's
I mean, bigger activity can be once a week.
Once a week,
Exactly.
twice. Start with smaller, once a week, to do something, and then commit to doing once a week, like one activity, and then go to 2 activities. Everyone is busy, and I understand it. So
Thank you. You know what I meant.
I did know that.
Thank you. Thank you for explaining. Yes. Something fun every day, something really tiny and small, but you know, expand it.
Yeah,
Live your life and enjoy it
to the fullest.
to the fullest. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.